I don't actually wake up to an alarm ever because my sleep is sacred, and to be honest, I don't wear the watch while I'm sleeping for the exact same reason. It's a chunky boy. When it's on, you'll feel it on your wrist, and that's one of the reasons why I love it so much, but not while I'm sleeping. But for the sake of this video and to show you what the sleeping data looks like, I had it on last night. It turns out I have to wear it for more than one night to get the sleeping data. The watch charged up to 86% from 40% in 58 minutes, and I have to say its battery still holds up amazingly well after 2 years of proper abuse. I even wear this thing in a sauna. When I say it holds up amazingly, I mean I'm easily getting over 10 days on a single charge while using the GPS almost on a daily basis. Having a mostly dark background with white numbers on it as opposed to a well lit up watch face helps. Now, I always say this because it's super important. If you want the longest battery life, keep the charge between 20 and 80%. And I know I overcharged it a little bit. My bad, I'm sorry. Now let's head out for a wee run to see how much the battery will drain during an hour of GPS tracking. Before I leave my house, I always check the temperature on the watch so I know how to dress for my runs. As far as getting your running data accurate, the heart rate monitor usually works fine in the summer, but sometimes, especially in the colder weather, it syncs up to your cadence for a mile or two. This usually happens while you run downhill, but if you stop and wipe off the sensors when this happens, then the watch will go back to reading your heart rate just fine. But if you're not satisfied with it, you can always get a chest strap heart rate monitor for about 60 quid. These straps will never miss a beat. They are very straightforward to use and you don't even have to charge them at all. But in general, about 95% of the time, the watch will do a great job. I have to say its GPS is pretty impressive at tracking your workouts too. It rarely loses signal, and even when it does, it comes back super quickly. Signal loss usually happens when you're running in a foresty area and it's very cloudy outside. And this is kind of understandable, isn't it? I'm just back from running. I had to cut it short, 9.5k, because it started raining super heavy, as you can see. Otherwise I wouldn't sweat this much, there's no way. I was worrying about my phone and my headphones getting wet. 9.5k, 49 minutes. Let me see how much the battery went down. So we're from 85%. That 85% lasted all day, pretty much. Pretty impressive. Okay. And we're still at 85%. What's happening? Here is a good tip for you. Once your exercise is done and you go for a shower, you better put some hand sanitizer on your watch and your wrist, and this will help you to avoid the smelly wrist syndrome that most serious runners suffer from. And make sure to dry it properly before you put it back on. Durability. This thing is a beast. I haven't put any protection on it whatsoever, and other than having a few scratches, it's as good as new. Even the strap don't seem to have any wear on it. 10 out of 10 on this front. Perfect. There's so many features packed into this watch, it's honestly insane. I don't think anyone will ever look at all the data the watch can provide, which means whatever you're after, you'll find it for sure. In my day-to-day use, I'm tracking all my runs and workouts. Talking about workouts, it's just about time to do it. Let's go. I even use this watch to find my phone when I lose it. Let me show you how it works. Press and hold the top left button, right top. Okay, and it's a hot and cold business from here on. Go, go, go. Oh, warmer, warmer. What if I go upstairs? Colder. Oh, that's not the way to go. Warmer. It's warmer. Oh. Can you help me find my phone, Kitty? Warm, warm, burning hot. It should be here, close by. Wow, phone's here. The stopwatch and the timer is also really handy. I use it all the time. It's very convenient to use. Oh yeah, You can even customize the menu to open up any feature while pressing or holding down one or two of these buttons. Now that's a lot of combinations, so you can set your watch any way you want to. I can get most of the information I usually need right off the watch itself. Like today, for example, I did 2 workouts and the battery drained from 86% to 84% all day. Unreal. I had 17,000 steps. Here's my last exercise, body battery drained to, my stress level was, and my training status is. But if all this information is not enough, all I need to do is open up the Garmin Connect app and I'm flooded with data. Do you need a better watch than this? I understand the mindset behind getting the latest model, but honestly, if you can save a good chunk of money and buy this instead of the Garmin 7, I promise you won't regret it. And even if you go for the latest version, this watch turned me into a Garmin fan. It's no BS Samsung or Apple Watch that you have to charge every 1 or 2 days and all that nonsense. This amazing piece of tech was built to last, even if it's used during extreme conditions by professionals. I never look back after 2 years. I don't even think about upgrading. If you appreciate the effort I put into this video, please like it and maybe sub. Thank you and see you in the next one. Bye now.